one?
Just one. Just one. I just need this one. Trust me. The left hook.
I only need one too.
Okay.
You get that too?
That's fine. All right, then we both got it. We both got it.
Like, come on, bro.
I can't hear you.
You know, you stole the show. You know, I know it's, you know, you're the main event. You're supposed to, but you delivered.
Right.
And you, after it, said, you know, knock, knock, Tank.
Yeah.
I'm knocking on the door. You came over here, said light skin. A lot of fight fans like when people call out and do things like that.
But only person that don't like it is him. He's kind of weird. But now he got no choice but to fight me. The fans want him to fight me. After what I just did tonight against a guy that's bigger than him, come on now. If I touch him, what's gonna happen? Talk about that. Everybody want to talk about, oh, Keyshawn, what if he touch you? What if I touch him? Yeah, okay.
Just one, I just need this one, trust me, the left forget, I only need one, two, okay, forget that two, that's fine, alright, then we both got it, like come on bro, I can't hear you, I touched that, you stole the show, I know it's, you're the main event, you're supposed to, but you delivered right, and then you after it said, knock, knock, Tank, knocking on door, you came over, said light skin, a lot of fight fans. Like when people call out like that, but only person I don't like it is him. He's kind of weird, but now he got no choice but to fight me. The fans want him to fight me after what I just did tonight against a guy that's bigger than him. Come on now, if I touch him, what's going to happen? Talk about dead. Everybody want to talk about Keen, what if he touch you? What if I touch him? Yeah, okay, come on. The boxing world thrives on moments of high tension, electric rivalries and unfiltered drama, and this was all three wrapped into one. Gervonta, Tank Davis and Keyshawn Davis, two names that have been ciring each other for months, finally squared off in a heated face-to-face interview that left fans buzzing, social media on fire, and the boxing landscape completely shaken. Let's break down how this epic showdown of words unfolded, why it means so much for both fighters, and how it's shaping up to be one of the most intense rivalries the sport has seen in years. Come with, he can't do all them shenanigans and all that he be doing with other people. He can't do that. Me, I'm just saying, Keist, listen to fully appreciate the intensity of this face-to-face. You need to know how we got here. Gervonta Davis, undefeated, undisputed in his dominance, and widely regarded as one of the most electrifying fighters of his generation, has been making waves for years. He may or may not fight guys like Shakur or Devin. What would his legacy be been? In your eyes? I think his legacy will be in his time, which he need to be respected for. That Tank did with most of the greats did in their time. One ballot, far as I'm concerned, Hall of Famer. So based on that, in his time, far as his era, where it was loaded with fighters or fights and fighters that could afford each other, and they didn't. Every era has that same situation. I don't think they're ever going to go away or ever would be something dismissed from errors of conversation. But I think Tank Davis, understand his path and going to go by what he feels. Hey, he's young still, might change his mind, who knows, something might happen in the next one or two fights where there's automatic repeat or rewind of something spectacular on his way out. On the other side is Keyshawn Davis, the Olympic silver medalist who's been climbing the ranks with speed, style, and a whole lot of swagger. Keyshawn's rise has been accompanied by relentless trash talk aimed squarely at Tank. I don't need you, bro. If you want to fight me, send me a contract, but if you don't, I'm going be just as popular fighting you a fight or not fighting you. I'm going to make my money fighting you and not fighting you. So don't get it twisted like I'm chasing after you. I'm not chasing you, little dude, little DFO Lupa. The two have been trading jabs, both verbal and metaphorical, for months. Keyshawn has accused Tank of ducking him, cherry-picking fights and avoiding real competition. Tank, for his part, has dismissed Keyshawn as just another fighter trying to ride his coattail. I want to fight him, bro, cause he been tricking the boxing game for too long. He been tricking the boxing game for too long. He makes __ look good. He making the __ look better than what it is. But with Tank's recent retirement announcement, the tension between the two has escalated to a boiling point. Fans have been demanding answers, and this face-to-face interview was supposed to provide them. Spoiler alert, it gave us much more than that. 25 is at the next year. I'm out of it after our second fight. You're out of it? Yeah. Care to elaborate on that? Out of the sport after our second fight? I'm a win, bro. Nah, I could tell you my fights. The setting was as dramatic as you'd expect for a showdown of this magnitude. The room was dimly lit with just the fighters, the interviewer, and the cameras capturing every micro-expression, every glare, every smirk. Tank entered first, exuding his usual calm confidence, but there was an edge to him, like he knew this wasn't just another interview. Keyshawn followed, and his energy was completely different. He was fiery, almost impatient, like he couldn't wait to let loose. That's how Keyshawn rolled. David Keane, this new guy, he's 140 pounds. He's a bad yeah Davis, that's him right there, is it? I thought here from the very start you could feel the animosity, the tension in the room was so thick you could cut it with a knife. As soon as the interviewer set the stage it became clear this wasn't going to be a polite exchange of words. The conversation immediately turned to the elephant in the room, Tank's retirement. Keen wasted no time throwing shade, calling Tank's retirement announcement a convenient way to dodge him and other young challengers. He painted Tank as someone who was running from the next generation of fighters rather than facing them head-on. Tank, however, wasn't about to let Khan control the narrative. He countered with his own arguments, emphasizing his undefeated record, his accomplishments in the ring, and his belief that Keen still had a lot to prove before he could even think about stepping up to his level. The back and forth was relentless. Neither fighter backed down, and both made it clear that they believed they were the superior boxer. Keen's confidence was on full display. I would prefer Tank Davis, the top guy. I would go for the top guy. If I could choose, I would choose Tank Davis. I will knock Tank short out. Tank is a great fighter. Has off the Tank. I'm not just do all that. Like, Tank is a great fighter, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody knows that he got the power, he got the skill and ability, he's patient, you know what I'm saying. But I know who I, that little short can't touch me, and I'm coming with that same __. He coming with, and he know that his coach Kenny, you know, got a lot to say, you know what I'm saying. Go fight the from Cuba. No, and I'm fighting, I'm going to fight. Tank, stop mentioning other people. When I mention your fi, you talking about boy, like, don't play with me, bro. Y'all know how I'm coming. Tank, if you want to fight, send me a contract, bro. You Tank, you know, he didn't just question Tank's decision to retire, he outright dismissed Tank's entire legacy. Keyshawn argued that Tank had avoided fighting the best in their prime, instead opting for safe fights that padded his record without really testing him. Now that's what all the pros are saying. I don't know Lamont Roach, but you know, when you're looking at Shakur Stevenson, when you're looking at, you know, these other fighters that he should really be fighting, you know, he don't want to do them fights. He wants to retire. Yeah, so don't come, and so yeah, but don't come and come at me, yeah, and go, oh yeah, let's give it all, you know, be you big bollocks, and go, oh yeah, let's give him some stick, and then make out like we want the fight, and then we send an offer over, and then you F for 15 million, and yet you fight Lamont Roach. Don't do that. Do you know what mean? It was a real offer that was true, then it was a real offer we offered. I said, listen, you keep talking my promoter is going to get back to you in 48 hours, 50 minutes. Initial office sent over, you know, but was it didn't let him out to play. His boss didn't let him out, that's it. So want talk about, yeah, 50 million first offer. There was room to negotiate, of course there was. He's an idiot. I don't even know if he knows what negotiate your means, but this time it's personal. Tank is seeing red. Keen Davis just crossed the line, dragging Tank's mom and brother into his trash talk. In boxing, smack talk is fair game, but family, that's a low blow. Even for this sport, Keen's words weren't just trash, they hit where it hurts, and Tank isn't letting it slide. Gervonta Davis's brother was one of the first to break the silence on Keyshawn Davis taking a shot at Tank's family, and just take a look at what he had to say if he gets an opportunity. One mean Tank has been tweeting too about him today. What did Tank say? I mean, you want me to verb him? I mean, I can give the clean version. I don't be on Twitter, you know what I'm saying. I mean, alright, so this is pretty much stop to eating, do that at this little N fighting on Friday night. He's not even worth mentioning. And buddies, a B code B, tell him to do something. I ain't going to lie. I ain't Tank going to say what he going to say, you know what I'm saying. It's just trash talk for real. Tank know what's up with Keen. They didn't spar, you know what I'm saying. They didn't spar plenty of times, so it's like I don't really know, but I'm going just leave that as that, you know what I'm saying. But Keen going to go ahead and punish this guy on Friday, you know what I'm saying. Then whatever Tank come across, we going to punish him too, you know what I'm saying. It's going to be the same, __. These two came a long way from sparring together to calling each other out to real fights. There was a time when Keen used to praise Tank, and here we are now. We got a chance to work with Gervonta out here. What was that experience like? Anything you could share? The experience was great, and as what crazy about that is this time around it was like, alright, we older now, it's more skills involved. It's like, alright, now let's see how it's going to go this time. And when I got in the ring, I'm not going to lie, he surprised me with how much defense he really had, you know. Of course I was looking out for the power of, like, off the rip, I was looking out for his power, but WH